Hey everyone, my name is Mitch Dyer, and this is Brian Albert.
Hello
Brian,
everyone. Hi.
There's a trailer that came out today for Deus Ex: Mankind Divided,
Newly announced.
the sequel to Human Revolution, a game you and I both enjoyed.
Correct, yeah.
For me, the thing that stands out in that trailer is you get this big sweeping look at this story, the new story, the like man versus mans with machines clash. A little bit exaggerated version, yeah.
Yes.
The normies versus the robos. You get a bigger look at that like we saw in Human Revolution, but I'm not super interested in that. I think that conflict is kind of boring, but the stuff you do in this world looks really interesting. The world looks gorgeous, and then Adam Jensen is back. He's a really cool character, but
he's like killing everything in sight.
He looks like so much fun to play.
Yeah, I sort of fall into the same boat as you. I played all the Deus Ex games, and I don't really understand or care much about the story or the characters, but I always like how those games play, because so many devs promise you can play how you want, and the game will let you do that, and like Deus Ex actually follows through on that, and that's what I'm interested in. From the trailer that we saw, Jensen is just this whirling death machine with his awesome like elbow blade
elbow
things,
knives and his wrist knives,
whatever those are. And if that's sort of indicative of what we can play like in Mankind Divided, Mankind
Divided.
Just making sure. All right.
Just regular Mankind.
Regular Mankind.
Mankind, the WWE superstar. Divided.
I haven't thought about that guy in a long time.
Nobody has.
No one has. So let's get back on topic. But I normally play stealthy in these games and try to not kill anyone if I don't have to. But if Adam Jensen is this swirling, ridiculous, angry man, I'm gonna have to play that.
Yeah, like I don't know how the CG trailer translates into gameplay. We see a lot of like he jumps from that mezzanine level to the stage with that big blast, and then just starts like you said, he's cutting dudes up, like arms are flying off and like hearts are flying out of it. Like it's gross and it's crazy. But before that, you get a look at him like using his like slingshot laser beam on his wrist or whatever, and it's the style that I would play, which is like non-lethal and quiet. He's got a silenced pistol, and I assume that will still be interesting and fun because it's always about like outwitting your enemies in Deus Ex and using technology to your advantage. But man, it looks tempting to just wreck stuff in this game. Adam Jensen looks just so fun to play.
He does, and another thing I'm actually kind of interested in is in Human Revolution, we don't need to go into the endings, but basically the main choice, other than gameplay choices, was at the end you have these 4 options, and then the cutscene at the end is a little different based on what happens. In this, it's sort of, I'm getting the idea that it's set 2 years after Human Revolution, by the way, when the like conflict betwon regular people and augmented people is at its height, I guess.
Poor Adam, stuck in the middle.
He is both. What do I do? No! It seems like you might have to choose between which side, and I don't know if it'll be like a minor thing or if this will almost like diverge into 2 campaigns.
That could be really interesting. Like Adam Jensen, the kind of underground rebel terrorist, or Adam Jensen, the oppressor.
Right, and neither side is really totally correct or totally wrong in what it's doing, maybe?
I mean,
don't know.
There's interesting gameplay advantages there too, right? Like maybe if you side with the rebels or like the humans, you're not getting the augmentations you would if you went that other route where you're getting super powered, but maybe you're getting better guns or you're getting allies and people that will fight with you.
Right, and yeah, if that happened, maybe that would be a way to make me personally care more about the story, if it's sort of affecting how I then play the game.
Yeah, like rather than how it affects the world, how it affects Adam himself, like in the way that I engage with him.
Yeah.
Very interesting. We have speculated. We want to know what you think about Deus Ex: Mankind Divided. What kind of gameplay elements would you like to see? Are you glad that Adam is back? Let us know in the comments below. And for all things Deus Ex: Mankind Divided, stay tuned to IGN.